Hello, my loves. Welcome to another EFT tapping session together with me. I got this requested, and what we're going to be focusing on today in this session is moving out of imposter syndrome. So, tapping out of imposter syndrome and into confidence, higher levels of confidence. And this is a really, really great suggestion that was given by a lovely member in this group because so many of us feel this way. So many of us go through the paths that we're on, going to that next level, wanting to achieve that next goal, and along the way starting to question ourselves in the process, thinking, am I really meant to be doing this? Is this really, what I'm meant to be doing? Should someone else be doing it because they know it better than I do? Do I have all the information? And we start doubting ourselves and doubting our abilities and doubting the incredible impact that we are meant to create here on the world. And what we really want to do in a situation like that is move through it, because we are not able to create or up level from a space of insecurity, from a space of doubt, from a space of low self-confidence. That's where we get into our loops, into these downward spiral loops of not feeling good. And as soon as we get into a loop like that, literally it's this downward spiral where unless we snap ourselves out of it and break that state through something like tapping, we can continue downwards forever and ever and ever until something snaps us out of it, or until we slowly move past it or start to feel more confident again simply from external things around us, when we can really be doing that work internally so that as soon as those feelings come up, we can shift out of those. And I also just wanted to share, because I love that she brought this up, that she asked for us to be doing this specific topic, because this is something that I experience at every single level that I get to in my business and in my life. Every time I up level and I'm like, okay, now I'm like, this is the next level goal. This is what I want to create next. This is where I'm going. And there's immediately this ping, and it's like, are you sure you can do it? Are you sure that's a good idea? Well, other people are doing it and they probably do it better than you. And what if you aren't successful at what you're going to do? And all of that old self-doubt, that's the work that we're constantly doing, that we're constantly moving through for ourselves, loves to come back up in those moments because our mindsets are still wavering in those moments. We haven't quite, secured that next level yet, or we haven't quite established ourselves to say, yes, this is what I'm doing and this is how I'm doing it, and there's clarity and there's direction, and so there's ease that comes with that. I understand how I want to be showing up. I understand my greater purpose of wanting to do this, and things start to come together and we really support ourselves in that process of up leveling. But before we get to that point, there's like a little crack, right? And that's where the imposter syndrome loves to creep up and implant a little bit of that self-doubt. It's, a natural fear factor that we have, simply our subconscious mind wanting to protect us based on the beliefs that we have, based on what we learned throughout our lives, throughout generations. And so we really want to be able to harness the techniques that we have in our world, in our society, in this group right now, what we're doing together, so that we can quickly move through whatever is coming up, so that it doesn't end up blocking us from really effortlessly and easefully going into that next level. So let's tap it out together right now, taking full responsibility for your own well-being and settling into this moment right now. Even though I feel like I am not doing enough, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I am constantly questioning if this is the right path for me, I deeply love and honor myself. Even though I feel myself doubting if I have the capabilities to do this, I deeply and completely love and honor myself. Even though I keep thinking, who would even want to listen to me? Who am I to be doing this work? Who am I to be putting this out into the world? And even though those thoughts and feelings are coming up, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though these feelings are coming up, even though I feel out of place, even though I'm feeling super uncomfortable right now. Like this is not where I'm meant to be. Like I'm sticking out like a cold sore or a throbbing thumb. And that everybody is watching me and judging me. And still, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. I simply feel like I'm out of alignment. I suddenly feel like I'm just questioning everything. And I feel like what I'm doing is wrong. I just feel like I'm waiting to be called out. That any moment now, people are going to find me out. And that they're going to realize that I have no idea what I'm doing. And they're going to call me the biggest fraud that ever existed. And I'm so terrified of that being the truth. I'm so terrified of being called out. Of someone fighting me for the abilities that I guess I don't have. That someone will tell me that I'm not smart enough. That I'm not good enough. That I'm just posing. That I'm not being authentic. And that I just don't know what I'm doing. And it's bringing up a lot of fears. It's bringing up a lot of doubts that I have about this path that I've embarked on. And it's got me questioning. Maybe it just isn't for me. Maybe I've chosen the wrong path and that I'm not capable. Still, I feel this pull towards this outcome, towards this next level. And so I choose to completely release all of these doubts and fears at a cellular level. And what if they haven't found me out yet because I'm actually good at what I do? What if I haven't been called out because there's nothing to be called out for? What if this discomfort that I'm feeling, this discomfort in fear of being called out, is simply me stepping into the unknown? The positive and exciting unknown of this next level. What if I'm just stepping up? And it simply feels scary because I just don't know what's coming. And what if I only feel drawn to this next level because it's meant for me? What if this pull that I feel towards doing this thing that is bringing up these fears, what if it means that I'm ready? Even when I don't feel like it, I still feel this pull. And even if I don't know the next step, I still have this dream. And what if I don't need to know absolutely everything in order to show up in this dream? What if I just need to be one step ahead of the people who I'm helping? And what if I only need to know the next step? No one can expect me to know everything. And I know that what I'm sharing is valuable and can help so many people. So it would actually be unfair for me not to be sharing it. What if so many people are going to look to me for this information because it's exactly what they need? It wouldn't be fair of me to let my own fears and doubts get in the way of helping them through their transformation. I know that I have a gift to share. I feel it like a fire in the pit of my stomach. I feel it tingling throughout my entire being. And I truly see the confident version of myself who has achieved this next level. And she's totally capable. They've got it completely together. At least that's how it looks on the outside. Inside, there's always the questions. But outside, there's the impact. And that outweighs all the fears and doubts coming inside. My knowledge is so unique. My skill set is so unique. And my message is so unique. Because I am so unique. And I'm ready to show up as the most confident version of myself. I'm ready to own that power. And I'm ready to stand up and say what I need to say and share my message, regardless of what stage I'm at. And being open to the fact that there's always more to learn. To know that I will always be growing. And that confidence is a state. It's a feeling, and I felt it before. So I can feel it again right now. I choose to go back into my past to a time where I felt totally and completely confident and bring that emotion into the present right now. I am a confident, powerful, badass showing up for my next level goal, for my next level life, and in my purpose for the world at large. In mind, body, and soul, complete confidence. Take a deep breath and let it all go. I would love to hear how you felt before doing this tapping exercise and how you feel right now. So please drop in the comments where you were at before on the scale of 0 to 10, 0 being, the feeling is completely gone, the anxious feeling, the negative feeling, 10 being like, oh my God, I am in serious imposter syndrome right now. And if you just take one thing away from today, outside of actually working through this technique, is knowing that you are not alone in this feeling. This is something that all of us experience at many, many different times of our lives, and that it's always about being consciously aware of it so that we can move through it. So I'm so excited that you joined me here today, and I will see you next time.